Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a message that you need to hear right now. And we have three piles, pile 1, 2, and 3. And I want you to take a minute and get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And we're going to get started with pile 1. I had to stand up in order to show all of the pictures because these are some bigger pictures. So for this pile, I think that there's a lot of divine timing at play in your situation, and it's probably a love situation as well. And I have a channeled message I wrote in poetry form before I started. Mi corazón está en tus manos, donde está el tuyo? And this means, my heart is in your hands, where is yours? Divine timing in all we face, facing growth to find your place. Now is time to find the key. Open your own heart and you will see. Align yourself with your true power. Strength grows with each new hour. Enjoy the journey, release expectations. Don't hold so tight to this situation. Release and you will see inside your own heart is the key. And these are going to be things that you need to focus on, your strengths that you need to focus on. Your love of animals is a thing of true beauty. Your ability to communicate benefits you immensely in your endeavor. You never wait for tomorrow. You know that today may be all you get. You always work hard and strive to do your best no matter what. You are full of life, adventure, and courage. And as somebody who never waits for tomorrow, because you know today may be all you get, sometimes there's a patience issue. And I think this situation is teaching you patience, it's teaching you trust, and it's teaching you persistence. And having faith and not allowing it to be unwavering, no matter the situation or how it looks. So we have the Emperor, we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Tower, we have the Moon, we have Temperance, and we have the Ace of Wands. So, yeah, this situation is calling you to have patience and trust and to remain grounded and stable even in this deep emotional energy you might be in this moment. And it's asking you to delve deeply into your emotions and to really find what's hidden there. Find what's hidden within. To trust your intuition and to release any kind of mental chatter or anything like that you might be facing in favor of listening to your intuition and trusting in it, and really having the patience through this period of growth. You're having a lot of new thoughts, new ideas, new understandings. You're on this new journey to awareness and having this transformation right now. There may have been something that fell apart, and this was so that you could learn how to stand strong on your own. Learn that you have everything that you need within yourself and that the universe will provide the rest. And that through patience, there will be a message coming into you. Somebody is learning and understanding what they truly want, what they truly desire in life, and how to take charge, how to make that decision without the shame or guilt involved, and how to take action after what they want, what they truly want. Somebody's ending old cycles and beginning this new beginning. Somebody may have been balancing two different people in this situation, which makes sense because my heart's in your hands, where is yours? Somebody may have been balancing two different people in this situation, and this situation is calling you for you to have hope, for you to, no matter the darkness surrounding you, to see the silver lining and to understand that everything happens for a reason, and to really be able to maintain your balance, to be able to go with the flow with ease and grace. Yeah, somebody really was. Somebody was on this journey of their own. They were balancing two different things. They really didn't know what they wanted. They were trying so hard to make everyone else happy, and they're facing karma for this. They're having to go on this journey. It may be a very slow journey to really be able to cut out anything that no longer serves them and to be able to balance the scales, to learn to grow and to come into their own sense of worth and value, and to so that they can really go after what they want. Because when you aren't feeling confident in and of yourself, and you aren't feeling like you have everything you need within yourself, then you aren't going after what you truly want. Yes, it's so that he could have this growth, whether this is you or this other person. It's so that they could have this growth, so that they could understand where the true value lies and what they truly deserve, what they're truly worthy of, and so that they could really bring themselves to this state to where they are worthy of it as well. Because there was things they had to go through in order to get to this place where they truly felt valuable enough and worthy enough to do the things to take care of themselves and to do the things that they desired and they wanted, instead of constantly running around trying to make everyone else happy. They had to find this balance and this trust within themselves that they know what they want and where the true value lies. And they really had to dig deep, and it's a very slow, long, arduous journey. And that's where the divine timing comes into play, because a lot of times the feminine is at that level first and is just supposed to be doing her own thing, going about her own life and being receptive to the other person coming in, and the other person is on their own journey, and then they come in when they have made this journey and completed this journey, when they've been able to come into their power. The Emperor's here twice, so there is a need to release control issues and to really just be able to do the best for everyone involved, and to really be able to, when you're praying for something or when you're thinking about something, don't pray for an outcome, but pray for the best for everyone involved. I think there's a lot of karmic cycles coming to a close in this situation here. And so we have the Dark Angel. And I'm going to read this one from the book. The Dark Angel comes to you with a radical truth. Divine love is always there for you without exception. Love will never forget you. It will never stop caring for you, even when it seems most unlikely. In fact, especially then, the divine is reaching for you and nurturing you. Even our wounds are ways that we can discover love and divine grace through the healing process. The divine is always helping you to remember who you truly are and find your true joy. When the divine appears, you are being given a gift of light, even if it may seem to be a hidden blessing. A dark mystery is one that helps us to learn that even if things don't seem to be working out according to the timing or the methods that we believe are necessary, the light and love of spirit are unfailing. If a door is closed in your face, it's the wrong door for you. Divine love will ensure that the right door opens at the right time. When you encounter darkness, how you respond can make either the light or the dark victorious. You can choose doubt and fear, or you can force the darkness to serve the light by choosing trust and faith. You are spiritually advanced enough to trust unconditionally that is the trust that burns bright not only when things appear good, but even when your mind thinks that things seem to be heading in the wrong direction. Does unconditional trust mean that you give up if things are tough, assuming it's not meant to be? Of course not. Relying on unconditional trust and understanding the dark mystery, you are willing to go through periods of not knowing. You are willing to continue on your path even when you are not seeing the immediate results, because in your heart you know it's right. This type of trust is powerful enough to release any separation between you and the universe. You know that even when the universe guides you into challenging territory, you shall benefit. You shall grow in divine power and become the amazing being you are destined to be. Praying to the beautiful dark angel, and writing, drawing, dancing your feelings, or dialoguing with your dream images, you can work through the pain of a challenging time and grow in wisdom. What matters is that you honestly express the depths of your suffering. Then when you are ready, acknowledge that the experience has helped you to grow. As we realize how we have grown through the experience, turning what was once a source of pain into spiritual light, we are masterfully transformed. We have masterfully transformed our pain into our greatest growth and spiritual accomplishment. We become true spiritual alchemists, releasing the light from the darkness. As you learn to put more faith in love than fear, your trust becomes increasingly unconditional, and you find the light even through the dark. In this way, you become initiated in the mystery of the dark angel, and then you can show others that this is possible. You can help heal others from victim consciousness and show them that inner peace is possible, even when they are facing unpredictable twists and turns of life. If you have been going through a difficult time or struggling to heal an issue, the dark angel promises that even through the depths of despair, you shall find the light. In your own time, you will again rise into trust, faith, restored faith, and hope, and all will be well. So once again, yeah, I think there's a lot of divine timing at play in this situation, and that you're just being called to trust, to release any sadness, hurt, pain, heartbreak, and to know that everything that has happened for a reason, and that this was all part of your journey, and this is all part of their journey, and to trust that hidden behind all this darkness is this beautiful, amazing light, that everything that has happened for a reason, and it was to bring you to the light. It was so that you could integrate your dark side and your light side and be able to find a balance within, to be able to bring your strengths and weaknesses all to the fore and be able to move forward. So that's what I got for this pile. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below, or if you have a suggestion for another video, I'd love to hear that as well. And if you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, subscribe. Anything helps. Moving on to pile 2. So I have a channeled message in poetry form that I did before I started this. A journey to your passion within. A journey to find the light, leaving darkness, no more fight, shame and guilt for passion's ease, time to cross to less choppy seas. It's always darkest before the dawn, face the darkness to move on. Travel deep to find the pain, know your desires are not insane. Enjoy the journey as you go, as storm clouds gather, go with the flow. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the growth. To yourself, keep your oath. So be true to yourself. That's the biggest part of this reading here, is being true to yourself. And you're on this journey to find who you truly are so that you can express your truth. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, Karma, 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. So you may have been very, very giving and very, very generous, and to the point that it may have hurt you in some ways. And there was some karma that you had to face in order to be able to clear this up, to be able to express your true self, to be able to see your true self. You may have lost something that you felt was going to be very strong, stable, long-lasting, something that really hurt and was very painful, and you may have gotten trapped in this sadness, this loss, this hurt, and this pain. But there's really a lot of love and light around you. There's a lot to be grateful for surrounding you. And this was so that you could really find where you find where you truly belong. There might have been a lot of indecision that you were facing, which caused you to fight for things in a way that was not necessarily good for yourself or for others. Like I was saying, you might have been overly giving in some situation because of this sadness and loss you didn't want to feel. I'm going to pull an extra couple cards here. So there may have been a very deeply rooted connection here that really you were really wanting, and you might have given so much love and so much light to this person, and this person may have been very manipulative, may have lied, may have hurt you, but this person has gone through this transformation. I think really this is time to listen to your intuition and to really connect to your intuition and to trust what it's telling you. Yeah, someone may not have seen your true value and your true worth and may have taken you for granted, you may have given so much to this person, and you really just wanted to fight for this connection no matter the cost, but the cost was yourself. You were hurting yourself. And it's time now to leave that behind. It's time to Find the people you truly belong around, the people who truly appreciate you for who you truly are. And it's really time to express your true self and to leave behind any masks that you may have been wearing. Yeah, this is something where you put in a lot of patience, a lot of effort, a lot of persistence, and a lot of time, and a lot of faith and trust that the cycles would change of the past. Someone who really wasn't paying attention to what was in front of them and was really trying to find greener grass everywhere else in the world, but grass is greener where you water it, you know? And you may have been constantly giving to somebody who had plenty of their own and was manipulating you in some way. And this person may have been very selfish, but this is telling you that through releasing these karmic cycles and through really being able to express your truth and your true self and be your true self, that you will have your wishes come true. You need to really feel emotionally fulfilled in and of yourself and to know that you have everything inside of yourself for happiness. There may be some sort of decision you're making here as well between what's best for you and what isn't. And in order to have a relationship where it's not codependent in any way, where somebody's not giving more than the other person and somebody's not taking more than the other person, you really need to be able to integrate your light and your shadow selves, and you really need to be able to accept all of who you are and know that all of who you are is worthy, and to feel strong and stable on your own emotionally so that you can, anything else that comes in is just a bonus. It's not something that controls you anymore. It's something that is really very good for you. There's also a need to see that you have a lot of support around you, a lot of care around you. There's a lot of people, even if you aren't seeing them, that are there for you. A lot of family or friends, a lot of connections. Things to focus on about yourself would be you hear the voices of the lost. They guide you on your path. Medium. Your smile meets your eyes. Your authenticity is refreshing. You have many acquaintances, but only a few close friends. You care for, support, and nurture all those within your sphere. Your asked you your asked questions will always gain an answer if you listen. Clairaudience. You are very sassy and competitive, and you rise to any challenge. So you're somebody who really would put a lot of effort into something to the detriment of yourself at times. You nurture people with love and care and support, but you deserve that in return as well. So don't give it away to people who aren't going to give it back to you. You only allow a few people into your life, and that's because you know that you know your worth and you know that who is really good for you. Quality is better than quantity. I'll put it that way. And we also have initiation by water, and I'm going to read this one from the book. Your spiritual path in this lifetime involves you becoming a clearer channel for spirit. You are meant to communicate with higher guidance from the loving spiritual worlds. Your initiation by water will open your receiving channels and dislodge lower vibrational material and sensitize you to the subtle realms of light. You are being open to a world which you may have only dreamed of. Such beauty is its grace and love. And this journey is helping to bring you to that place. This journey is helping you to be aware of your gifts and to be able to tap into your gifts and use your gifts. And that's why you're in so much darkness at this point. It's helping to guide you to the light, and it's helping you to accept yourself for who you truly are and to not worry what anybody else thinks. People might tell you you're crazy for thinking that you're this powerful, amazing person, but it's not true. You really are, because this card confirms everything else that's been said in this reading. Situations have been arising in your world that evoke emotional reactions and challenge your opinions and beliefs. You may not feel in control. You may feel like your world, your emotions have become like a stormy sea which you are tossed about on, and you are doing your best not to drown in the chaos, yet you are not to fear it. It is stirring that which has been held within so that it can be released. The storm will pass and the waters of your emotions shall become more serene. You're learning who deserves a place in your life and who doesn't. You could compare the process to that of a glass of water with muddy sediment at the bottom. The water appears clear as the mud is left to lie, yet once the water gets stirred up, the mud rises. Then it can be filtered out, and the water will be clearer than ever before. The turbulence was a step that led to greater clarity. The waters in the glass are comparable to your emotional waters, and the fixed opinions, beliefs, or long held emotional patterns based on unresolved past pains are the sediments at the bottom of the glass. Hold the glass up to the light. Can the light shine through the sediment? No, but it can be seen through the clear water. Remove the sediment, and the water will be clear enough to allow the light to shine through without impairments or obstructions or distortions. The light is the light of spirit, higher truths, unconditional love, peace, and wisdom and joy. You know that you are meant to be a channel for the truths of spirit. As an advanced soul, you are capable of successfully enduring the process of filtering out whatever would obstruct the clear flow of higher consciousness through your being. Perhaps tired of emotional swings, you have suppressed your emotions and believe you feel nothing, yet you are acting out unwanted behaviors, or suffering from apparent random physical accidents or maladies, which is your subconscious way of expressing your hidden feelings. If this is the case, you are encouraged to be kind to yourself and to give yourself time to reflect upon your own true feelings. Releasing emotional blockages doesn't have to be a drawn-out process. It is often the resistance of and fear of the feelings within that is more difficult than expressing the actual feelings underneath that resistance and finally letting it out. Find your triggers. Also, another thing to do would be to remember to forgive yourself and others for the journey that you're on, to release all of that because it's not your burden to carry. Release those burdens. Whatever pain you are feeling right now is a sign of emotional healing and recovery. You are encouraged to accept that process of feelings, especially those that don't make sense to you. Your emotional truths will make more sense as you heal. If you can get the help from a healer, a therapist, a counselor, or a mentor, they will support you and help you to resolve your part of the process more swiftly, knowing that even though it challenges you at times, this is a good thing that is taking place. It's necessary for you to more fully receive the divine connection for which you yearn. You're coming into power. And with great power comes great responsibility, which means you have to navigate this journey to bring you to a place where you can handle this power. So that's what I have for this pile. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye.